This 99 perimeter defense build of Legend Challenger right off the bat might be the best defensive build you can make on this game, no cap. So let's start, let's get into it. And just really quickly, I forgot to mention in my recent video about the giveaway winners. The 2 winners that won the giveaway received their codes and downloaded the games on their respective consoles. So I'm very glad for that and congrats to them for winning those codes. Now back to the video. Alright, to start off, it's a small forward build, 6'6" in height, 205 in weight, and a 6'10" wingspan. I once again have a screenshot just so the build is accurate, but I know what I have to do. I know what I have to start with. 99 perimeter defense. Who is going to be scoring on you? You're going to be stopping everybody. Rec, Pro-Am, Stage, Park, Theater, Gatorade Facility. You're going to be stopping everybody. The 99 perimeter defense gets you Legend Challenger right off the bat. Legend off-ball pest. Nobody's going to be dexing you. Nobody's going to be doing this glitchy stuff on you. You're straight. You feel me? You also get gold on-ball menace right off the bat, and you get gold pick dodger. Reason being is because your physicals are up immediately. So that's why you're getting all these stats. Now, moving on to the next important attribute, I'm pairing the 99 perimeter defense with an 85 steal. Hey, what? You're gonna be, when you start a game and people see your player card, they're gonna be intimidated, because I get intimidated by 97 perimeter defense. So what makes you think if I see a 99 perimeter defense on me, I'm not gonna be like, I'm calling it quits already before the game starts? In terms of block, it was a double-edged sword. I didn't have block when I first made the build, but I was like, a 99 perimeter defense needs to have a block, because otherwise I'll get, you know what I'm saying, clowned. So we ended up doing 74 block. That's the best I can do. I can't do anything else. It hasn't gone up yet because we haven't put up our vertical, but we'll put up a vertical right now actually. 77 vertical, I think. Yeah, 77 vertical. So 77 vertical gets you your gold pogo stick and your bronze high flying denial. That's all you need. We also did really quickly 85 speed. Reason we did that so we can get the slippery off ball on gold. And then we also did 73 strength. Now, my other defensive build that I made, the Kawhi build, the 6'5" power forward build, I went with 85 strength and 96 perimeter defense or 95 perimeter defense. That was a good combo, but when you have 99 perimeter defense, you can't do 85 strength. So we did 73. This gets us the immovable forcer on the brick wall. You're not going to need more than that. Agility, I couldn't put up either, so that's it in terms of physicals, and then obviously your perimeter defense still on block. Now moving on to the second most important thing outside of your defense, which is the shooting. I didn't want to make a build that can't shoot, but we couldn't maximize, so we couldn't do an 89 3-ball or an 89 mid-range. What I did settle with was an 87 3-pointer, right? So we settled over 87 3-pointer, which is more than enough. You can make a great jump shot with that attribute rating. You can get very good badges, silver set shot, silver shifty, bronze limitless, and then silver deadeye. But once you specialize in shooting, those will go up. So don't worry about it. Don't specialize in defense. Don't waste it on defense. Do it on shooting. You feel me? That's why we did 87. Thing is, you can't go to 89 anyways because we cap at 87. So you can only do the badges max +1 and max +2s. Your mid-range can go up to an 89, but we don't have the attributes for it. So we are leaving it like this. Now moving on to playmaking, because I want to do finishing at the end because it's the least important. Playmaking, we're doing a 71 pass act. I just can't do any higher. Like with this sort of build, having a 99 attribute rating anywhere in the build, you just can't make other stuff great. So 71 is more than enough. I have 71 on other builds. So like this is very respectable. 76 is the sweet spot, but we can't do 76. Now, because it's a lockdown build, a lot of people may think, oh, this build can't dribble, but it can. It can. A 73 ball handle to get us that gold strong handle. Handles for days on bronze and then unpluckable on bronze. Those stuff aren't that important. You're not going to be ISOing. Oh, you can ISO, but come on, like this. You have 99 perimeter defense. Don't look at anything else. You know what I'm saying? You don't annoy me. You know what I mean? Don't comment, oh, I can't dribble, I can't finish. You have 99 perimeter defense. Be happy. We're also doing 75 a speed of ball for that silver lightning launch. So when you look at this, you would think this build can dribble. And this build can dribble. We just don't get the handles for days on silver. Because we don't have 81 ball handle. So that's the only thing that's bad about the playmaking. 71 pass act, more than enough. And now moving on to the finishing, we're already at 98 overall. If I make my face cam even a bit smaller, you can see it's 89 overall already. We don't have much room to work with, but I can't fix my webcam. Okay, there you go. Right, so now finally, the finishing. It's not the greatest. 65 a close shot, a 58 layup actually, and a 73 drive and dunk. And I think that maxes it out. And then we put the rest into free throw, I think. There you go. That's it. That's about it, right? And then a little bit into offensive rebound. Right, so that's the build. Your 73 drive and dunk is a decent driving dunk, you get all the basic animations, your just regular dunking animations that you can get away with. Bronze posterizer, silver aerial wizard. You don't get much here because those aren't high enough. I wanted to get 65 driving layup. That was something I really wanted to do, but I just couldn't. So if you guys see this build and then have, you know, tweak it a little bit and get the 65 driving layup, let me know how you do it, because right now the only way to do that is to take down ball handling and speed with ball. But then the build becomes a bit of a liability when it comes to dribbling, because you won't be able to dribble. So it's one of those things where you sacrifice something for something. You're still a shooter, so you shouldn't be worrying too much about driving and cutting. And with how broken shooting is in this game, you should just be on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Your corner threes, your wing threes, if you're playing pro and rec. But bruh, a 99 perimeter defense. I mean, you have Legend Challenger right off the bat, so you don't have to put a max +1 on it or a max +2. You can put it somewhere else. We'll get into that later. Let's just go forward and see what the build looks like and who we get shades of. Alright, so the build name, I think, was the same as the other 6'5 build that I made, a ball hawking 3&D wing. I tend to get that name a lot because I go with similar attributes. Shades of all-time run or test. That's a great shade to have as your number 1 shade. OG Anunoby, and then 16-17 Kawhi Leonard. 16-17 Kawhi Leonard. Prime DPOY Kawhi Leonard. Talk about defensive build. If you don't mention Kawhi Leonard, then there's something wrong. So we get Kawhi Leonard, which is good. In terms of your go-to badges, really quickly, move the webcam. Legend Challenger is your best badge. That's going to be your go-to. That's going to be your best friend. Legend Challenger, Legend Off-Ball Pest, and Gold Interceptor. You get an A+ perimeter defense, an A- 3 ball, and a B+ steal. Your strengths, Premier Perimeter Lock, drops bombs off the catch, disruptive on-ball defender, a real transition threat. And then your weaknesses, easily moved off block position, and layups don't fall under pressure, which is something you might find to struggle with. So don't go up on big man. Unless there's a wide open layup, don't take it. Try dunk as much as you can, because trust me, with 58 layup, you won't be able to make that many layups. And if you force it, you're going to find out why it's hard to make layups. I wanted to go back because I want to show you your tier 1 badges and your tier 2 badges, because we want to worry about your max +1s and 2s. Those are very important stuff. So this, shout it off. I'm saying cross it off your list. You already have it on Legend. You shouldn't worry about it. You have a max +1 and a max +2 on your tier 1. So you should be putting those. You should be putting them on shooting. Unless you're satisfied with silver shooting, then that's fine. Actually, I take that back. If you specialize in shooting, you shouldn't worry too much, because if you specialize in shooting, your max +1 and max +2 when it comes to shooting should be your set shot to Hall of Fame with a +2. And then either limitless, shifty, or deadeye. I don't think you should worry about deadeye. I think shifty is important if you want to shoot off the dribble, or just go for limitless on silver, you know what I mean? Those are important stuff. Now, your regular max +1 and 2s, those should go on defense. So I take that back. The specialization should be in shooting. The regular +1s and 2s should go on defense. You should get your pick dodger to Legend if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Or your pick dodger or your interceptor should be at Legend. One of those should be at Legend. Nothing else should be going up by 2 except those 2, because those 2 are very, very important. Now, in terms of glove, that can go up to 1 if you want. You can take it up to gold. I don't mind that being on gold. So have one of those. So have one of your interceptor or pick dodger be on Legend, and then have your glove be on gold. You're a matchup nightmare. Like, you just don't understand. With 73 strength, it's going to be very, very hard to score on you, on the perimeter at least. And don't reach so you don't get beat. Stay on your feet, contest everything. And even with how bad contest is this year with these stats and these badges, you'll find that you're getting contest on every shot. So now in terms of badge, tier 2 +1 and 2s, those are preferences. You already have a tier 2 Legend badge. Do you know how crazy that is? What you can do is you can do high flying denier on gold if you want. That's a very good badge to put up. Yeah, that's a very good badge to put up. Since you don't have the rating for it anyways, you won't be able to get it. A gold high flying denier right off the bat. That's insane as well. You can put your dimer up as well to gold if you want. I always do dimer because it's always important to have gold dimer. Your +2 on high flying denier to gold, and then your +1 on dimer to get it to gold as well. I haven't done the cap breakers. We'll do the cap breakers. It's an interesting thing. You can't put up your shooting because we max at 87. You should probably do something like agility. If you can get your agility up, if you can get to 85, you can get Hall of Fame pick dodger right off the bat, so you don't put your +2 on it. So yeah, if you have a lot of cap breakers, put it into agility, get it to 85, get your Hall of Fame pick dodger, so you don't have to put it up in your +1 and 2s. And then once you have your +2, then just put it on interceptor instead. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so when you have your +2, you put it on interceptor, put your cap breakers in agility, you get your Hall of Fame pick dodger, so you don't have to put it up to Legend. So yeah, worry about interceptor. That's really everything you need to worry about when it comes to this build. But like, in my opinion, this is a very, very fantastic build. Like, this is elite, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be 99 for it to be elite. This is elite still. But yeah, man, like, this build should be fantastic in the rec, in the pro-am. This is probably a pro-am build, to be honest, like a lockdown build in a pro-am. That's really the main like strong point of this build. Yeah, I don't know about ones though. I don't know about ones. You'll be able to lock people up. If you just want to go in to lock people up, then yeah. Dribbling, you might struggle with the handles for days being bronze. You let me know how you find this build. You let me know how you see this build. You don't have to make it for you to like it. You can just look at it and be like, oh, this is actually a very good build. So let me know down below in the comments. Do you like this build? Is there anything you would change about it? In my opinion, I wouldn't change anything because that 99 perimeter defense solidifies what you're really there for. So that's the important stuff. Your go-to badges are insane. Your perimeter defense is insane. Like, your shades are insane. You can change your name after you put your cap breakers. Come on, like this ball hawking 3-and-D wing is not the greatest. You can change that as well. It's a very good build. But yeah, I'm cooking up some crazy builds for you guys. This is kind of what I'm into right now. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. And if you did like the build and wanted to make it, shout me when you make it and let me know how you find it, because I think it's very good. I would definitely probably make something like this. If I was to make a lock, I'd probably make this more than the 6'5" power forward just because of the 99 perimeter defense. But yeah, man, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 1.5k subs and we're getting a lot of attraction on these videos. So if you're enjoying the video, please drop a like and I'm saying show some support. And just another quick disclaimer before we end the video. I did receive a comment in my recent 6'5" power forward lockdown build video. And basically what the guy said, I shouldn't be influencing guys to make bad builds and, you know, builds that aren't good enough in the game because of certain stuff. And he mentioned that the build is a power forward and it being 6'5", it can be placed at the center because 2K sometimes does that. And if you're at the center as a 6'5", you'll be pretty much cooked by 7'4s, which I agree with that aspect. I did not take into account that 2K does place power forwards at the 5 sometimes, depending on the team you're with. But the other thing that he mentioned that I did not agree with was me influencing people to make bad builds. I never influence people to make builds. I always say when I put these videos out, make it for yourself and tweak it how you like. The final version that I put out is the version I like, but I always mention like you guys should be tweaking it for your own likings. And if I do come across as like demanding you guys to make the builds, by any means, that's not what I do. That's just the way I speak. I just try to put out these videos and entertain you guys and show you what I can cook up in my builder. But that's it really. I just wanted to address that. But yeah, for the most part, that's all I've got for you. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.